in a new direction, and we want that to be our direction, you know. So we kind of
It's more the music finds you than
yeah,
you kind of. And it's good to actually hear you saying that it's actually about the music, because you do see some bands that are out there and you know, they bend over just to have a song played on the radio, like, you know, I mean, they're putting dubstep and all in their songs, like, it's like Razorlight a few years back, like, they were just a pack of haircuts. They'd, like, have all their hair done and all, and they're meant to be a rock band, you're kind of going, no, listen, lads, just give it up, and you've seen what happened with them, like, at least with you can tell, if the music does take you one direction, that's where it'll go, and it is about the music. It's not like, today we're going to play space jazz, you know what I mean, write a space jazz single, like, you know what I mean.
I think you do see that a lot of bands, it's just very contrived, and it kind of comes across very contrived, you know, and as I said, like, the worst thing in the world is to kind of get into a band and do it just because, you know, you want to be famous or you want to get on Pop Idol or that kind of stuff. Like, it's just wrong. We do it because, as I said, we love music, that's what we do it for, really, like, and that, you know.
Yeah, it's therapeutic for us.
Yeah, exactly, that's what it is, you know.
And who's the songwriter? Are these all do it together?
It's me at the moment. Just my kind of autobiography, you know. So
self-therapy and
all that, you know. So if anyone that knows me knows I'm a bit of a head case. So, well, no, the songs are good. Like, I think, surprisingly enough, they all kind of vary, you know, which is great. And especially the new stuff we're doing. Like, I'm used to just kind of writing the music and then putting the melody over the music. But now I'm kind of writing lyrics and then, as you said, making the music find us, you know.
Yeah.
So the songs, like this new direction, we're pretty excited about it, you know, because it's about who we really are, you know, and what we dress like, you know. We're into rock music and we're into rocking out, and not in this kind of Mary Black kind of tribute act, you know. That's the way we were before. We just want to be kind of ourselves, you know. And
see, what I find now as well, though, is when kind of Andy would bring the core of a song, like, you know, he might have the tune or whatever else, and he'd bring it in, and I put a drum beat over it, Dan was bass on it as well, and almost as well, that's another beauty of doing songs, that, you know, working on songs ourselves, it can take a different direction altogether. Like, you know, like we have a song called The Odyssey, and that started off a year ago. In one way, it was kind of always a rock sort of song, but there was a bit of pop in it, but now it's just totally evolved, like, put a new bass line on it and a different drum beat, and the whole song is transformed, like, in a, you know, kind of way. So it's just about kind of experimentation, but that's what we kind of do. We're very much into that now, just sort of Andy bring the song and then we take it in a different direction or keep it as it is, one or the other anyways, like, you know, but just through experimentation you find yourself. And do
you have any upcoming gigs so like our listeners can actually go and actually hear these songs themselves?
Playing tonight in the Phoenix in Kildare Town, so
that's right. And unfortunately December 22nd, but when this goes out it'll probably be past by that stage.
Well, no, we should have it up online today.
Oh well, jeez. Come to the gig December 22nd, Phoenix, Kildare. Yeah.
But unfortunately you might miss the gig tonight, which of course is, where is that?
The Phoenix in Kildare as well, actually.
Oh, the Phoenix in Kildare.
And we're involved as well in fashion show Anyway Minute, isn't it, on Wednesday?
Yeah, that's right.
December 12th. That's going to be great, actually. We're playing the closing ceremony of that, and it's for a really good cause. It's for the Irish Cancer Society, so all money raised on the night goes towards that, you know. So we're delighted to be a part of that, actually. It'll be a really good night, actually, as well, good gig.
Of course, on this podcast, I can announce that ITT FM will be playing in Captain America's on the 22nd of February for ARC Cancer Charity. And you guys, will you be playing that?
Yeah.
I think someone said that you were actually down for it.
Yeah, we're down for that, yes. Yeah, so looking forward to
you can catch there.
Yeah.
I think it's €5 in. You don't have to pay, like, but it's €5 in for anyone else listening. Yeah. Right, so what's next? Like, what are you going to do next after you record this single?
I suppose just continue on our path, you know. There seems to be, we've a very kind of organised agenda. I know Kieran looks after our website, and then I'm the kind of visual crazy guy who usually talks to him about the direction, and we're all working together very hard, but no, it's going to be serious, kind of get our head down and really work on it, you know, just increase communication. It's like in a workplace with people, if you're not getting on with them, these aren't going to work, but we all communicate well, so that's the key.
I think the short of it is just gigs, lots and lots of gigs, like, you know, over the next year, really, as many as we can possibly do.
You seem a tight band. Actually, can we hear from Dan? Because you've been quiet all...
I know. Quiet man of the band.
Yeah, most bass players are quiet for some weird reason.
I'll just remove the gaffer tape. You know?
Yeah. They're not bullying you or anything like that, are they?
No.
That's
I let
good.
them talk. You know?
That's really very well.
You let the music do the talking, is it? Like?
That's it, yeah.
And you play, of course, bass, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, do you want to do another song? Do you want to do a cover?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you have any covers under your belt that you want to play?
We're going to play Just Like Heaven by The Cure. and hope you like it.
Cool.
Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. Threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Kissed her face, kissed her head. Dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her go. Why are you so far away? She said, won't you ever know that I'm in love with you? That I'm in love with you. You, soft and lonely, you, lost and lonely. Dancing in the deepest ocean, twisting in the water. You're just like a dream. You're just like a dream. I must have been asleep for days. I moved my lips to breathe her name. I opened up my eyes and found myself alone, alone, alone above the raging sea. That stole the only girl I loved and drowned her deep inside of me. You, soft and lonely, you, lost and lonely, you, just like heaven.
Well, that was great. That was really, really actually good. I think I prefer that for your version to the original.
Acoustic
Yeah,
version.
thanks very much. Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Have you been playing that long, or?
Yeah.
We've gigged that a few times, haven't we, actually, at this stage now?
Yeah, it went down well in gigs. Played on Arthur's Day and people were bopping their asses to it. So yeah, it's something that we like. It's one of our influences, The Cure, you know. So
Have you got any other? Who are your other influences?
yeah, we'll start with Dan, I suppose.
I can't really think of that at the minute.
Yeah, Jupiter Forest.
Influenced by yourself.
Myself is just The Cure, kind of. Vocally, I look up to singers like Ian McCulloch from Echo and the Bunnymen, or kind of 80s singers. Big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls and all their alternative tunings, and kind of the 80s and early 90s bands, you know. I was never big into any bands around now, where I know there's a whole indie scene played on Phantom FM, you know. There's some cool bands coming out of that, like, but they're more kind of geeky. We're kind of into our old school rock, and you know, but that's a big statement. So anyway, Kieran.
For me, I've many influences. Like, In Excess be a big one for me. I love their music. Because I'm a drummer as well, I really kind of look at the whole